read this. It was disgusting and it was one of the worst things that I've read in my life. Welcome back to the DEGEN space where we talk about things that doesn't really matter for this planet. So today, we found a chat group where people send in kind of like their confessions and polls. So this, the first question is a poll. The question goes, when you go to your boyfriend, girlfriend's first date house after dinner and drinks to chill, is it reasonable to assume that you're open to a kiss and sexual stuff? If someone agrees to Netflix and chill, is it reasonable to think that the person is open to sex?
Okay, but what's your vote?
No.
And
Both
second?
no. Okay, so I got the poll results. The majority is the same as mine. If you think that I just say that, hey, go to my house and chill, like after like just like a date, you think I'm gonna fuck you? Who thinks that?
Apparently men, that
Oh
second?
yeah, oh my god. So the second highest is 20% by male and they both think it's yes.
clearly something is wrong here.
They're assuming that they're gonna be okay to sexual stuff. Because why else will you come to my house?
To see your cat.
Which cat? There's this one comment. If you're going to your best friend's house to chill, are you gonna bang them? It makes so much sense. I think the most easy way is to ask.
Yes.
Do you wanna bang?
Yes.
If the person is just like, ugh, what the fuck? Then you're just like, sorry, just joking. Do you find that people talk Japanese and Korean cringe? If you actually speak the language, I don't think it's cringe at all. Okay, I think the Koreaboos and the Weeaboos has like really made the language cringe. But I think that it's okay, even if you want to like add a little bit of like, you know, some people like to say like, oh, 진짜? It's just more expressive. My girlfriend is so obsessed with a male fictional character. She posts him more than she posts me.
Is it
It's an
Gojo?
obsession. She looks like either a Nanami girl or a Gojo. She posts him more than she posts me. Is the obsession okay, or am I just insane for comparing myself to a fictional character? Yes, you are insane because you're never gonna be better than him. Oh no. Okay, let's just say okay, insane.
Insane.
Yeah. Okay. So the majority of the poll agrees with what I chose. I have like a dakimakura of my favorite boy
Who is
from
it?
Yato, from Noragami. Okay, and I used to have a room that's filled with like anime posters.
The dark past is coming up.
It's not dark, it was bright. Okay, it was so bright. I was super happy. Okay, the moment I got out of it, I was depressed. So
No way.
it is true. Okay, so now my house doesn't really have anime stuff, but soon I have this nice figurine. So I'm slowly putting all my figurines up. So my life is gonna be twinkle twinkle little star soon. And why are you comparing yourself to a fictional character in the first place?
What if she's posting like Gojo, my boyfriend?
She's
using the
allowed
same-
to fantasize about this, I think. And it's like, yeah, the Chaewon fans, the flag, the US flag,
flag.
it's just a meme.
I think the real life hack here is that once you figure out like her husband and what she likes, you can go ahead and cosplay him, and that would be like the easiest way to win her over.
Now you're talking. So if you cosplay, you'll get laid. This is a poll. Okay. Is it normal to keep looking at other girls' boobs and butts, especially when they're wearing more revealing clothes? Yes, I'm not better than a man. No. Yeah, 47% of the people chose yes. And I think that it is just appreciation. You know, when girls go on girl nights, they tend to like wear like 20 times more skimpy because they're just like, I'm hanging out with my girls. And I'll put my girls out too.
And they won't ask me for sex.
I didn't say that. Rachel did. Rachel did. Okay. Most girls appreciate other girls' physique as well. It's like if you see a guy who is like super buff and like has a body that you like, you would look at him too, right? That's why gym bros are kind of technically made for men,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you take it in that way, yeah, it makes sense. Like they make content for men, and some girls show their tits for the girls, and we appreciate them. The big front and the big back. She is outright trying to throw me down the hole at this point. Like she's giving me all these difficult questions. Okay, for the girls again, have you dated downwards? Date a guy with lower income SES than you? Were you, or do you think that you will be disappointed if you were to do so? So my answer is yes and no. The majority of the people chose yes and no, which is the same one, which is yes, they have dated down, and also they were not disappointed in the relationship. I think it's fairly common though these days because girls work too, and a lot of girls hold pretty good positions in the industry as well. How is this a problem?
Especially in Singapore, I feel like girls have a good chance of doing better than guys because they don't do NS. That might be a hot take.
To a certain degree, it's like because you have 2 years more experience. Let's just say that. It's
Yeah.
purely because of time stuff, right? You kind of just always meet people that are around the same level as you. Like if you're working in a company, your colleagues is probably around the same as you. If you go to school, people are around the same as you. I don't think that it is a problem to date down or date up if that's your preference.
I guess you have to work out like expectations for what your partner can and cannot do for you.
Yeah, it's like you can't expect a guy who is like in NS, like earning like $800 a month to buy you a Chanel bag every 2 months. Like that's just
That's just abusing him.
he can't even buy one in 2 months. She set me up by putting this question in. Is RURUSAMA overrated? Who did this? So like most people actually have no idea who I am. Hello, I'm RURUSAMA. Nice to meet you. Hopefully you will know me from now. I'll work very, very hard. Overrated? What do you mean by overrated though? Okay, let me just read all the comments, okay? She don't even look good, not gonna lie. You guys just love riding the hype train as long as there's a female. And there's 24 likes on this. Ouch, who said that? Next, unpopular opinion. I find RURUSAMA kind of hot, to me. But she acts cute too much, so that turns me off a lot. I can't.
I think that was like a phase, right?
Oh no, when was this? When was this even? 2023. That was like 1 whole year ago. That was when I was trying to change my content. So I think that my content has changed a lot. Maybe you should send a question in again and ask if RURUSAMA is overrated right now, sis. Actually, I think that's fine. Not everyone needs to enjoy my content, and that's just period. And that's just on period. I don't watch some people's content either. If my content is not for you, then just stop watching it.
Or maybe
They're hate watching.
they don't understand why other people like content.
Maybe because I'm not okay, so statistically, videos that I used to make are all like trends or international based. So a lot of the views are not coming from Singapore at all. So my target audience is not you. So final chance said, this video is not for you. I can't do this very ending. Goodbye guys. See you next video. Bye bye.